This is Pete Wenners from 5 Fish Lures. I'm also a full-time guide on Table Rock Lake, and what I'm going to talk to you a little bit today is about a Ned rig head that we designed several years ago. You know, when the Ned rig craze come out, we were using a lot of little crappie heads because nobody really had a head designed at the time just for the Ned purpose. Then other people come out with a lot of the barrel head baits, the jigs, and this is one that I made in the shop for my customers basically. And I had taken a ball-headed jig, filed the edges and stuff down, and come up with a really unique style. The problem I had with a lot of the ones I was buying, they were getting stuck in the rock and the brush pretty good. But what we did was kind of a pyramid style. The eye comes out real close. Basically, this bait is similar to like a Texas rig. It'll come through the brush and the rock real well. It's got a little tiny keeper built into it here, which on a Ned rig, this is a Zoom beat down worm right here. And you just slide the bait up on there, and you'd be amazed that little collar, how well it holds, stays on there. Now, you know, some people like a little wire guard, and we've got a little wire weed guard on here. If you don't like it, just take your snips and cut it off. So it'll come through the brush really well with the weed guard, but a lot of people like to fish an open hook. So in that case, just go ahead and cut the weed guard, you know, right off of it. But what's good about this bait, it's so many different baits you can fish on it. You know, the Ned rig, which is, you can kind of call it a little turd worm or a Cinco cut in half, or the smackdown Zoom worm. But you can also fish like a Critter Craw style bait, or like a Strike King Baby Rage Craw. Any type of little finesse bait. Rigs up real well, be great for river fishing. You know, it's a great springtime bait. You can cover a lot of water with it, and you can catch a lot of fish with them. Another thing that we found that people down in Arkansas and Texas, we come out with a 16th ounce, and I should mention we make them in 4 different sizes. We got a 16th, 8th, 3/16, and 1/4 ounce. Here's the packaging on it right here. But I found that a lot of people, especially in the areas that have grass lakes, love this little thing for wacky rigging a Cinco. Now normally I would probably put an O-ring on the bait and just hook the hook right into the O-ring. But what you can do is just rig up your Cinco right in the middle. The good thing about having a little bit of weight on it instead of a weightless hook, if you're throwing into heavy cover, you know, you can throw it on a bait cast for a 12 or 15 pound line. Gives you just enough weight where you can make a good presentation, get your lure into where you need it. So the little Ned head, it's not only built and designed for Ned rigging. A lot of times I'll use it on a drop shot. I'll take a little 4-inch swim bait, vertical fish it, instead of rigging up a swivel and a drop shot and the drop shot weight. It's just a really versatile head design. I also take the 16th ounce and use it for crappie fishing as well. So there's a lot of different things, a lot of different presentations, you know, you can do with the bait. 5fishlures.com if you have any questions.